Hello, it's Jim here from Fifield Farm. I always wanted a John Deere 2-cylinder tractor, and my friend came across for one, so here it is how we found it. The engine was stuck, so we pulled it up onto the trailer and managed to get it home. And then a good power washing later, I attempted to spin the flywheel. Of course, there was pipe wrench marks on the flywheel from the previous owner trying to unstick it. And so I filled the spark plug holes full of Marvel Mystery Oil and diesel fuel, and I put a weight on it, the bar on the flywheel, about a 5-foot bar. We had about 80 pounds on it, and about 3 weeks later, she finally broke free. Making sure the valves were working, and they were. So
she's free.
Did an oil change on it, and then had to get the steering fixed. As you can see, the bearings were shot in the steering. So I picked up some used bearings and got the gearbox all cleaned up and reassembled it, packed it full of grease, and so we had our steering back. And then the true test was to see if we can get it to run. So we went through the carburetor, and I had to make a temporary bracket to hold the fuel tank up. I was actually missing the crosspiece, the saddle that holds the tank. But once we got the tank secured and got the float bowl from leaking, we'll attempt to start it. Now the compression's low on the cylinders. One looked all right, but one was pretty shaky. But I still wanted to see if it would run before I put any more money into it. It came without the mag. I had to put the mag on it. There you see the valves are all cleaned up. The rocker arms, got the cover put back on. And the oil filter replaced. And you can see the hood's got some pretty bad rust on it. The radiator did not leak. I put antifreeze in it and it held good. The gas tank did not leak.
You got an H?
We were pull starting it with
Pulling
my
an
son's H. And the exhaust was full of mouse nest, and it blew right in my face. And that was interesting. I'm trying to adjust the carburetor here. Not having any experience with a John Deere 2-cylinder, and there was a learning curve here. Once I had it running decent, I had to test that to see, make sure all the gears worked, and the clutch, and there we go on our maiden test voyage. All the gears work. Clutch work. So now that I have it running, now it's probably worth putting some money into it. So we found a guy that had some H parts, and went and picked up the hood, and I actually did put a new shutter in the front of the radiator. Got the shutter mechanism all working. Here it's running pretty smooth. I have no idea how long it's been since it's been in last. here we are picking up the cultivators, and you can see the bracket for the gas tank and the hood there in the back of the truck and the new grill pieces. So I put it all together as a whole, and then one day now I'll take it all apart, restore it completely. Now that I know it's worth it. Thank you.